Yo. I'm back. Man, this one I told y'all I was gonna make a part two, but this one won't be as long. But I'm gonna give y'all some real game. 100% game. I'm gonna let y'all know the real because, like I say, it's hard to untie me and Denzel. But I will give y'all a history lesson so y'all don't have to keep on asking questions. I will give y'all some mathematical equations so y'all can add shit up for yourself and stop listening to what everybody else has to say. I will give y'all a whole lot of truth in this world of ugly ass lies. Now, this is the thing, right? And first of all, shout out to my man Cuzzo. Shout out to Mark. We're gonna just say Mark with Remus because that's all y'all know. Yeah, just Mark with Remus. Y'all Remus owner. Shout out to Ruben Cortez, my brother, Nick Pike, Alan Dennis, Michael Bailey, my man Mike up in Missouri. He gets mad at me, but that's my guy. Shout out to all of y'all who've been sending love forever. Belinda, I could just keep on going down the list of people who've been here forever showing love. And I think I said Nick Pike, but if I didn't, Nick and Julia, real shit. The people who have supported, people who have shown love, people who truly have an understanding of what I'm trying to do, what we trying to do. And I'm gonna be real with y'all on this one. Y'all want the story? I'll give you the fucking story. Y'all hear all y'all slander shit, and we know we live in the internet era, which that's one of the reasons why y'all might not even see me on the internet a lot. Bobo, I forgot about my man Bobo. Bobo been down, 10 toes down for 100 years. I gotta show him love, And if y'all don't know, that's Imperial up in Chicago. But I tell y'all this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. You know what I mean? Fuck all them other people. And I just it's just that simple because this is the thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all some of the criticisms, right? That have never made sense, but I won't address them. I just go on and on and on. First of all, if you fuck with me, and y'all know my language is not gonna be good when I get in my moods, and I'm in one of my moods. But if you mess with me, it's one or two things you gonna know. It's gonna bring some heat because I stay on exotics asses. Yeah, I stay on exotics asses. I stay on the abkc's ass, and I stay on any animal abusing, crooked leg breeding son of a bitch out there. I gives it to him. I've been giving it to him for 10 or 11 years. It don't matter how big they events get. It don't matter how big they trophies get. It don't matter how many times they change standards. It don't matter what they do. I give it to them, and I keep on giving it to them just off the simple fact. Y'all, excuse me. And just off the simple fact that I'm gonna be me. And so with that comes a lot of flack, but I do want to say this. Yes, those who know, y'all remember, so we'll address a couple things so we don't have to lie about it. Yes, I've been sued a lot of times, not about me owing nobody anything. What it's been about is what I'm doing to this breed, what I'm doing for this breed. I've been sued from everything from the logos that are the TBKC, trying to stop the TBKC. I've been threatened with lawsuits for the things that I say on videos, telling the truth about this and that and the other. And they gave that shit up because they saw that shit didn't scare me. I spent a lot of good money with attorneys. Fighting the BS and the nonsense. You know what I mean? So, when you constantly go against these people and you fighting for whatever, they come up with all kind of shit. I'm going to address one of the things that came from Denzel. Those who've been around long enough, they would tell you, what I'm saying? Oh, he got the cheap dogs. He got this. He got that. It's the cheap dogs. No, them dogs ain't worth nothing. This stuff. First of all, that's a stupid theory. The reason why I kept the prices low, first, which one is it? Is I'm super greedy or is I'm super cheap? Which one is it? Because all y'all wanted to fuck with Denzel, even you exotic people who was calling me, and don't make me start posting screenshots of y'all shit. Where would you be interested? I'll pay the fee, man. We could fuck the game up if you let me use Denzel, and I got this one bitch and this, that, and the other, and I'll be the first one, really taking the clean king. what would they call him, the clean king, to the clean exotic movement and show people that we serious. You know what I'm saying? I turned speeches like that down 1,000 times. And all these years, hey, you settle down. Got my partner with me. I love you too, baby.
I want puppies.
You want some puppies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Puppies sleep.
The puppies asleep?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you be quiet. Let daddy talk, okay? But as I was saying, man, you know, the thing of it is that what was so funny about some of these things that y'all never thought of, and this is the realest shit ever, you know. Every time some grown ass man or woman for that matter, you know what I'm saying, they try to make up a beef, they try to talk shit, they try to do this, they try to do that, they try to go on a slander campaign because they feel like that the internet works against people. You know what I mean? And then throughout the years, I became an easier and easier target because certain people talk shit. But the original shit that got started talking about me was that I would never. First, it was this: I would never pay. I would never. I was looking for money, and I would never send people their semen, and I would send them bad semen, and this and that and the other. And, oh my God, he's so greedy, and it never made sense. And this is why I said it never made sense. I lowered the stud price when y'all was begging to use this dog. I could have been getting 5,000, no problem. Y'all was beating the door down. This motherfucker was producing. He's Denzel. I did that for the game. When I start saying, look, $1,000, and some of those I wish y'all jump on here, Belinda, some of y'all, go ahead and testify. If you was around for these times, go ahead and testify when I was literally, hey, let me talk. But I was literally on that thing of like, if you had a baseball charity, like your kids had a baseball team, right? You could call me and I would donate a stud, and whoever paid for the stud, they didn't even have to pay it to me. They could pay it directly to you, and as long as everything was confirmed, I would honor their stud, and that money would go straight to your team. $1,000 here. I was doing charity studs. I didn't want that money in my pocket. So where is all the talk about greed at? I was in it for the love of the game. All I needed to do is to be able to orchestrate where this semen was going to the correct bitches so we could continue to make real American bullies. That was my game. So all of this greed talking, this, that, and the other, the hate was starting on a different level. And the reason why that hatred was starting is because I was anti what they were about. They thought that, oh, because I put Denzel's name in it, I can sell the puppies for $4,000 or $5,000 like everybody else was doing. And they said, oh, you dropping the market. I didn't give a fuck about no market. It was for the game. The same motherfuckers that y'all pat on the back, and now y'all paying $10,000, $15,000 and this and that and the other, old cokehead motherfuckers and this, that, and the other. They the ones who started the real rumors. When I was so real at the time that you could come to my house if I trusted you like that, I'd do your stud right in front of you. One individual, and this is where, if y'all never heard this story, this is where the origins of the whole Denzel bloody semen got started at. Dion didn't know how to pull a dog. So he's literally trying to jack the dog off. He ruptured a vein on the side of Denzel's shit when he was 18 months. Denzel, for the remainder of his life, probably every third or fourth time you pull him, that vein would rupture. Now, it was later on a laser surgery that you could do, but they would often tell you if you did the laser surgery, it could make it worse. You know what I mean? So at the time, I had a very trusted breeding specialist. Incredible breeding specialist. And she said, maybe, but it doesn't affect anything. It's on the side. But this individual who at the time, you know what I mean, was claiming to be on, well, he probably was on hard times with his habits and everything else. But he, first of all, got one of the little $250 and a pup back studs, you know, which I don't have no problem for. I ain't bitter about that shit, of course. You know, I did it for the right reasons. You know, and this dude was breeding Denzel blood, you know. He repped D-line to the death and all that. But I let him take the dog, right? And let's tell y'all how these motherfuckers, I'm just letting y'all know how these motherfuckers do me. I let him take the dog, get his breeding done and everything. I still have the messages. iPhone is just so amazing. I still have the messages where this brother sent me the messages and said, this semen is so fire that my vet want me to freeze half of it. I wouldn't doubt currently that he has, half of the shit froze at his vet's office right now, But I was just like, it's all good. Whatever you want to do, I sign the paperwork on the next one, and we work out something. Whatever. But after he does all that, on that particular occasion, the vein ruptured, right? So of course it's a vein; it'll bleed. So what he did is he let the dog bleed out, which it always would have a good amount of blood to come out. It was always, you know what I mean? But this is something that's sort of normal with dogs that will happen. Well, he took pictures of this and then sent it to somebody who was already hating on me. And this is where the whole bloody semen thing started at. Now, I've explained why he would have blood come from there, but this is the thing. First of all, I dealt with very, very good professionals. Second of all, anybody who knows anything about pulling semen knows that you put a sleeve on there. The sleeve won't allow a ruptured vein to get into the semen. The semen was not bloody. It was he would have blood on the side, and if you put enough pressure on it until the shit went down, he wouldn't bleed very much. If you just let it go, it'd bleed a little bit, right? Anyway, this created a false narrative that Denzel semen wasn't no good. Well, to all of you fucking dumbass fucks who still running around talking about, oh, you bloody semen this, bloody semen that, how the fuck this dog got so many kids? DNA profiled and whooped all y'all asses in the ring. Even the people who are saying this, how does your pedigree say Denzel? How is it that people was driving miles to get here to produce these dogs and everything? I do it right in front of them. It ain't like it's no faking and no semen. You do your shit right in front of you at the crib, and your dog produced champions. The same motherfucker who took them pictures right now got a popular stud, still running my blood all through his yard. Please, y'all, explain this to me. That's the hatred. When somebody embrace you and show you the ultimate love, you go and stab them in the back. This is why I have no respect for most of you cocksuckers. And I'm just being real. All of you people who never dealt with me one day in your life, but quick to talk about, oh, you scammed this, you scammed that, you did this, you did that. When I'm constantly telling you, if you're owed anything and I post a puppy, or one of my associates post a puppy, if you have a payment on anything, come through. Stop lying. Now, if you really look at most of these people who talking all this scam shit and this, that, and the other, all you have to do is look a little bit closer, because the majority of them now are extreme people or exotic people. I speak against what they speak against, so they take the easiest narrative to talk about how they got fucked over. You know what I mean? You fucked me over on this, you fucked me. Nah, man, you fucked yourself over. I've given away championship dogs. I could care less. It's one brother, I say, the brother Dighton up in Indiana. I gotta get him a dog. He been waiting so long. I called his name out on here. But that dude been solid, and I just always wanted to get him something special. And every time, and that's partly me being, whatever. But that brother don't even complain, man. That brother hit me up and like, damn, dog, I've been waiting, but just get me something. And it's respect to him for that. But all the rest of you motherfuckers, y'all done posted up 1,000 dogs. If your deposit was so strong and this, that, and the other, and those who have gotten puppies from me will tell me, you can come right to me and get the damn dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the yard all set up and shit where I can have barbecues like I used to and fuck with the people who come through. But at the same time, you can come, people drive right to me. I meet them face to face, or drive to them, whatever the case may be. Stop these lies and this bullshit because you like other shit or you pushing a different agenda. The real facts of the matter is that most of these people decided to hate on me because I don't go with their agenda. I don't mind lower prices on, throughout that era on studs and hooking up people and doing pump back deals. And there's people right now to tell you I'm the only breeder on the face of the earth. I guarantee you this shit. I guarantee you this. Y'all can click in, you can say whatever. We'll talk about this because now it ain't about to just be a Friday live. It's about to be a Wednesday live too. You know what I mean? And we might get to the point where we doing the Monday live, but that one to be about sports, But let's just be realistic. This is real shit. This is real shit. I'm the only breeder on the face of the earth right now. If you get a female from me, you ain't got to go look for no stud if you don't want to. Because if I got 4 or 5 studs out here and all my studs is built to match my bitches and I'm building the yard exquisitely again, I tell all of them. Anybody who's on here, they tell them to chime in, click in. I don't tell them, oh, you gotta pay me $3,000. Yo, you got one of my puppies? Come through. If you need to make something great, because I'm in this shit for the game. Unlike 99.9% of these motherfuckers, I'm in this shit for the game. If you got something, I'm not worried about what you gonna sell your puppies for and all that shit. You know, most of them is cool cats, and they be like, well, if you gonna do like that, I'm gonna give you a puppy back or something, help me sell the dogs, take you something off the top, whatever the case may be. But anybody who's gotten a female from me, I tell them right off top, I'm not ducking you or dodging you. When you need, oh, you want to use Odell on that bitch? You know what I'm saying? I got Tommy coming up. You want to use Tommy? You want to use Peoples? You know what I'm saying? You want to use Jim? You know, got some other shit. Come on, man. It's a difference. But y'all wonder what the real hate is about. Ain't nobody who willing to give away shit trying to steal shit from people. Process might be slow, different things might happen, but at the end of the day, I'm going to do it for the game. Yes, I am very, very OCD. It takes me longer to get shit done than probably anybody, because between all the neurotic shit going on in my head, you know what I mean? I'll be slow on shit sometimes. But it's all that I need to know, because I could just tax the fuck out of everybody and get rich. You serious? I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm not being arrogant, boastful, or nothing. I got open invitations right now to come back to Jamaica. Oscar just called me the other day. Not saying too much, Oscar, but it's a country down there in South America that want me. It's actually 2 of them. Come through. We want to see you. You know, all expense paid. We'll put money in your pocket from the ones that we gonna put some money in your pocket. I'm not begging people to buy a fucking dog. I turn more people down. Many of you have been on that end. If I get to looking through your shit, or you talking about Miyagi this or exotic this, or if I look at your dogs and they looking like, you know, I don't want to do that. I hold on to this. I literally held on to a stud outside for a whole extra year since when I wanted to sell him, because he ain't had the right fit, because I care about where he go, because he's a family dog. He gets to kick it with the family. He gets to come in when the situation is right, and he'll be in the house for a few months or whatever. It's called breeding morals, and I'm all right with the community not liking me, because I don't like the motherfucking community. I don't like the way y'all work. I don't like the way that every so-called breeder, as soon as he get a puppy, now he's all of a sudden, oh yeah, I gotta have that paperwork today because I gotta breed this, that, and that, and the other. I'm with it. Trust me, I am on my people's asses, and we trying to put TBKC paperwork out in one day and get the process that unflawed. Right now, I'm literally downloading another program to make sure that this shit go faster. But at the end of the day, though, the reasoning behind it always annoys me, because the first thing you hear out of these people who so-called had so much love for the game is that now all of a sudden, oh, this is business, and I got breeding set up, and I got this, and I got that, and I got this, and I got... How the fuck you got a breeding set up on a 6-month-old puppy? How the fuck you got a breeding set up on this or that or the other? Come on, man. Even if, excuse me, even if your paperwork is in your hand, cat, you ain't got no fucking business setting up no breedings on no 6-month-old puppy. Let the dog grow. Enjoy your dog. Learn his name. Let him learn your name. Let him learn your scent. Enjoy the shit. Everybody's a fucking businessman. Everybody's a fucking breeder. Don't nobody care about the dogs. That's why this is the product. Yeah, I say, I'm not telling y'all I'm like, you know, Saint Terrell, you know what I'm saying, of Hall of Fame or no shit. But what I'm telling y'all is real shit. The reason why this breed went down is because of the attitude and the weak-ass bullshit, weak mentality of 90% of the people who's in the game. Y'all criticize people for giving away shit. Y'all criticize people for giving away free game. People don't even want me to be out here talking about bad hearts. Do y'all understand that a lot of the hatred that I get on here, and especially y'all see it, a lot of people come on this shit and they talk shit, and they go so far. I'm just being real, and the thing on this page, y'all have seen it. You've seen grown men come on here and talk about my dead mama. You've seen grown men come on here and insult my kids. You know what I'm saying? Grown men jumping in the inbox of my kids' mothers, talking shit to them and threatening them, and they don't even fuck with the dogs like that. You know what I mean? Because you talking about some dog. A grown man that can't handle somebody breaking your dog down about a high rear, and now another man got to be all kind of bitches and punks and all of this. You know what I'm saying? While I'm sitting here with this Desert Eagle on my lap. You know, you stop it. You fuck around and get yourself hurt. All because some people want to all because the people want to do dogs the right way. So either you're going to try to internet bully them, or either you're going to try to physically, you know what I'm saying, do whatever, or you're going to try to intimidate. And the only difference, and y'all wonder why it's so much hatred and so much nonsense that come along with this, one of the biggest things, I spread myself thin, I tell y'all, I'm slow as hell. Yeah, so I would tell y'all that. But all that other bullshit, that's nonsense. Ask the people who really fuck with me. Ask the people who fuck with me, and they be like, hey, how much is that? Come on, give me a couple $100 and come through. Ask people, they'll tell you, that's how I do. Ask about the people that I gave championship dogs because they was on hard times and they really need to get their shit together. Ask them. The hatred for myself, Denzel, or whatever is because we've been anti this community for a long time. If you look at 99.9% of these people who talk so much shit, they either going to be super impatient motherfuckers, or it's going to be somebody who pushing a product and what I say goes directly against their product. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Like I said, 99.9. A few people probably got a beef because I'm slow as hell. You know what I'm saying? A few people got that beef. But all them other motherfuckers, I'm telling you, they either super duper impatient, literally crying about something because it's a day old, you know? I got one motherfucker I told y'all, and this shit just, it irks me. And like I say, he literally sent money for a dog, got a picture 2 days later of the dog, and lost his mind. Literally will not take my phone call. I mean, I stopped calling him, man. I just told him, call me when you calm down, dog. But he literally missed out on this litter's puppy, everything, because he's super impatient. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You got the exotic community constantly talking shit about people. You got all these rumors of this and that and the other. You know, you have to be able, and that's why I told y'all do mathematics. Before y'all keep coming to me and talking about nobody got a dog for me, nobody got semen for me, how is the whole game filled with my blood then? Because the same people who say I never sent anybody anything, and I'm just taking their money and I never sent them anything, those same people are the same people who act like my blood doesn't exist. But somehow, y'all got my blood in y'all yard. My blood is winning all over how is all these dogs got Denzel and everything? How did Denzel got all these champions? You know, how is Mandela's kids all over the place? How is this happening if I'm the person who never sends people their dog or their whatchamacallit, or their semen and all this? It's breeding's happening all the time. It's a breeding going down tomorrow. All these people, you know what I mean? You see these litters come up. You see these Mandela kids. You can't have it both ways. But the one thing I say this, and the reason why I went on here, is because it's going to be other people who come along in this game who want to represent this game for the right reason. And I hope that some of y'all get enough common sense and enough decency to start looking into shit before y'all go through the antics that y'all go through. A whole lot of you dumb motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like I even seen the dude that I put up the dog with the crooked ass legs, the red dog. The first thing he want to do, oh, you scam. Have you ever dealt with me, dude? Then he want to inbox me and have a conversation. You ain't never talked to me. You talking about some fictional shit. I ain't never took $1 from you, brother. But your dog's legs was crooked. See, this is how that shit translates. It's like kids, you know what I'm saying? When you say some real shit, they got to make up some shit. Let me try to hurt your feelings. Let me try to, oh, everybody else said that you got a big nose. Yeah, my nose been big, motherfucker, whatever. Oh, they see, you know, y'all seen it was, I'm talking to y'all real, and I'm just venting and I'm getting it out. So I hope that y'all feel what I'm saying on some of this shit. But that's just like, y'all was on the video. You know what I mean? Oh, you gave that dude's wife STD. What dude? First it was that I got the woman pregnant, and I never seen the woman. I think I seen the woman one time, and literally my baby's mom and the kids was there. But this is you got these certain people in the world, the internet trolls or whatever they is. They'll put out anything, and y'all stupid enough to believe it. You know what I mean? Y'all believe anything, dog. And the real part is y'all gonna either do one thing or the other. Either y'all gonna stand on your own, or y'all gonna be intimidated when they start talking shit about you. And y'all will change up because y'all want to be. Most people in this game, they always want to be a part of something. They always want to be somebody's friend. You know what I'm saying? I had dudes that I put on with nice bitches, and literally, I'm telling you, they take the names. Y'all wonder why it ain't no Hall of Fame? That'll be the next video. Yeah, that'll be the next video. I'm gonna vent on that video. But these is all videos. I'm just telling y'all real shit. So I know these videos won't be the most popular videos, but this last one will be the last vent as I close the door and I move forward, because I'm feeling good about everything, the way everything is going. It's like, you know, my guy leaving this earth sparked new energy in me. I'm loving the love. It's been this way for a couple weeks, even leading up to this. But you know, shit gonna get better, as my man say. Change gonna come. But yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all why it's no Hall of Fame in a minute.